about numerous advantages for the youth, including creating jobs and making them find career paths. This week on the Ghanaian Farmer, we are still in the Ashanti region, precisely in Kumasi, and we find ourselves within the premises of Certain Technologies. We've had an extensive conversation with the CEO, and this week we want to chit chat with some of the team who are helping him to make this happen, because it's not just a single-handed business, but it comes with a team of people who help them do that. My name is Eminam, and if this is your first time on the Ghanaian Farmer, get interactive and let's hear from you where you are. Questions, contributions, any suggestions, let's hear from you. Get interactive on our social media platform: Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter, the Ghanaian Farmer. My guest is Bright Ajimai, and he plays a very important role in the development of the product we had talked about early on with the CEO. So Bright, thanks for joining me.
Thank you so much for having me.
When someone walks in, being it a client and investor, and the name Bright Ajimai is mentioned, who are you and what role do you play in Certain Technologies?
Okay, so I'm part of the product development team, and I also help out with production as well.
In which year did you join Certain Technologies?
I joined 2022. I started my national service here.
Okay.
Yes. And I've been here for about a year now.
A year?
Yes.
Okay. Which institution or university did you complete?
I completed University of Ghana with a bachelor's degree in biomedical engineering. Biomedical engineering.
Today people they kill me with Brofo. Okay. Basically,
Okay.
what do you guys do?
Okay, at the company?
Yes.
Okay, so with product development, what I'm in charge of is trying to basically bring some of the new products that we have in development to life.
Right.
So at the moment, one of the projects that we have in development is the Farm Sense project.
Okay.
So the Farm Sense project basically seeks to address soil fertility issues,
Right.
as Certain Technologies is well known for reducing post-harvest losses. So we want to be able to create a device that you'll be able to check for your soil fertility with just a single click of a button. That's currently what I'm working on.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, is that what you always wanted to study, or when you went to the university, they push you, your grade, do this one?
Okay, so going into the university, there was something really interesting about making medical devices. Yes. And as I progressed, as I got to level 400,
Right.
I realized that some of these skills that I was able to get, they can be translated into different industries.
Okay.
So, well, as a naive high school boy
Graduate.
who went into college, I wanted to develop medical devices. But then I realized that some of these skills can actually be used in multiple industries.
Right.
And there's something fulfilling about bringing your creations to life.
Yeah.
So I joined Certain Technologies with the main aim of helping develop some of these products.
Okay.
And Isaac Sessi was able to fulfill that.
I see. What is the difference between classroom learning versus reality practice?
Well, it's really different. They teach you the theoretical aspect, yes. But then when you come to the industry, it's really different in the sense that you don't need to understand only the theoretical aspects. You need to develop yourself as a person as well. For example, how you communicate with the different teams that you're working in is one of them. And also how you're able to present your results to people who don't have that technical background that you do. For example, Certain Technologies, every week we have weekly syncs.
Right.
So you basically report to the stuff that you worked on. And since we do it as a team, you need to be able to present your findings or present whatever that you've been able to work on in a way that won't be very difficult for the people who don't have that technical expertise you do. It won't be very difficult for them to understand.
Okay.
Yes.
How fulfilling is it for you to produce something that is helping farmers?
It's really fulfilling because, like I said, to me personally, there's something really captivating about bringing my creations to life.
Okay.
And being offered the opportunity to develop something that will help Ghanaian farmers in general. It's a really captivating experience.
Okay.
Yes.
So what are some of the products that you have helped together with a team to actually manufacture?
Okay, so when I first came in, before the project was given to me, I was told to familiarize myself with the grain meat. That is the flagship product.
Okay.
Yes.
The very one we have here?
Exactly,
Okay.
yes. And sometimes customers will bring the device in where they will be having issues. So together with, we have an electrical engineer, that's the head of the electrical engineer, the one in charge of basically the design aspects for this product before I came in. So I communicate with him and he tells me what to do to be able to troubleshoot, maintain them, and then basically write code such that to be able to work perfectly, and then we send it back to the customers.
What are some of the opportunities that ever since you've joined CESIP you've been exposed to?
Well, in terms of opportunities, personally, I've been able to develop my skills because some of the things that I was able to learn in the classroom compared to some of the things that I've been able to accomplish here, there's vast difference.
Okay.
Exactly, because here in the classroom, you are taught to learn and then be able to pass the exam. But here, you are basically trained to solve problems, which in my opinion are two different things.
Okay.
So the experience that you get in the industry is very, very different from the experience that you get in the classroom. Okay. So in terms of development, I've been able to develop my skills very, very well.
Right. Beyond the office space, have you been to the field yet to see what you have?
Yes, yes. So
how's the experience?
For me, it was a new experience for me because, like I said, my job is to develop products, but Isaac has this way of trying to let everybody feel what other departments are also doing. So I quite remember last year we went for an exhibition. I went with the marketing team and we went there to basically exhibit our products and also sell the products. And it was really difficult for me trying to pitch the products to someone, basically convince the person to buy. The sales team, the person part of the sales team that I went with, she was doing a remarkable job. But with time, I was able to learn and also be able to get people's attention and draw them to the product.
Okay. How long do you intend to be here?
Considering the project that I'm actually working on, like I said, there's something fulfilling about bringing my creations to life. So I hope to be able to finish developing the Farm Sense product, and then from there I'll see where life takes me.
Is it paying? The energy, physically, emotionally, everything that you bring to bear, is Isaac paying you well?
Yes, he is.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All right, so we are wrapping up our interview. What would you tell young people who go to the university? I mean, you said that the practice or the experiences have been different. In classroom, you are it's theory, but on field, it's actually bringing to bear what you've actually learned.
Yes.
Is there any advice or tip you would share to people who are yet to graduate? And what did you do differently to make Isaac want to maintain you to work with you?
Okay, so what I would say to people in college, especially in the undergrad level, is try to learn some stuff outside of your comfort zone.
Okay.
So for example, my degree, my course in particular, is not heavily focused with writing software, but it's something that I found really, really interesting. So I went out of my comfort zone to be able to take online classes, learn to get a deep understanding of them. And with the thing that actually made Isaac employ me for my national service, to my knowledge, he felt excited or interested about the final year project that I did. So for my course in particular, most people go into kind of like designing drugs and all those stuff. But then like I said, I'm very interested in developing medical devices. So I combined different fields in engineering, which was electrical engineering, software engineering, and also mechanical engineering as well. Combined all of them and then built a prototype for a medical device. So I think that's what's made him employ me to actually work here.
Sharp. You see, these are the kind of guys you should be hanging out with. People who combine different things together at the end of the day, bring solutions. They are the people who want to employ and work with. I just hung out with Bright Ajuman. He is one of the key members in all the interesting products you see from CESI Technologies. I'm going for a quick video. Let me go and sip water. When I come back, the operations manager will be joining me because we need to have, you know, when the technology thing is mentioned, you think it's all about men. But there's a woman who is here and helping, contributing her own quota to ensure the business is still running. When Isaac goes abroad to go and chill, the go back president. I'll be right back after the station. Gone by was an interesting conversation with Bright, and seated next to me now is Cynthia. She is the operations lead here in Cecil Technology, and she's been with the team for the past 3 years. Let's get to find out from her what her role is, because usually when you hear the word IT or agri-tech companies, you thought it's a male-dominated area, hence women do not have a role to play. But she holds a very relevant position that helps the company to keep working and making sure at the end of the day the objective or the target set is met. Thank you very much for joining me. How long have you been with Cecil?
I've been with Cecil Technologies for 3 years now.
3 years?
Yes.
Where did you come from before ending up here? Is it right after university, or you came to be a national service, or it was straight employment?
No, I worked somewhere else before working here. There was, I think, an advertisement for the role, and then I applied for it.
Okay. So which university did you graduate from?
University of Ghana.
With what background?
English and political science.
So what politics then English they play for you? Anyway, so that's an interesting field, and then finding yourself in an agri-tech firm. Okay, so as an operations lead, what do you actually do within the team?
Okay, so my main duty is to ensure that across all teams, every team member has everything that they need for their work to be done, and to be done well.
Okay. Since you've been with them for the past 3 years, have you developed any form of love for what they do, you know, these gadgets and all that?
Of course, it's always interesting to learn about it. So each person talks about what they do here, and at every point in time, we are developing something, we are working on something, we are updating something. So yes, you get to know about it and have some kind of affection for it.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So on a day-to-day basis, how do you ensure that what is the target that is set for the team is actually, you know, met at the end of the day?
Well, with proper time management and planning, yes.
Okay. You moved from an advertising firm to an agri-tech firm, is that correct?
No, it was a real estate firm.
Real estate firm,
yes,
to an agri-tech firm.
Yes.
How did you adapt quickly to fit into an agricultural technology company?
The thing with this place is that if you don't keep learning, you're going to fall behind.
Hey, learning what?
You have to always learn new digital skills, work skills, people skills. You have to always learn. If you're working on a project, you have to familiarize yourself with whatever is going on there, or you fall behind.
I see. Do you feel bullied by being surrounded by a lot of men?
Not at all.
Hey,
I can hold my own against any man.
I see.
Yes.
But how are the men actually, you know, encouraging or motivated you? I mean, taking you along the journey as they do. Bright said writing code. I don't know what code is, right? ECG code.
Me
or what
either,
code?
unfortunately.
So how are they taking you along?
Okay, so if there's anything you need to know, you can ask them, they'll teach you. So if you need help with a specific area that any of the men work in, they are willing to help you. If they need help, I'm willing to help them as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, I know it's a profit-making venture.
Okay.
You know, creating this product and selling and all that. Beyond this, what impact do you think the organization is making in the agricultural industry?
Oh, so much impact. I've personally been on the field, been to Tamale when we're setting up controls for the bags when we first started working with them. And you hear some of the testimonies and they bring such joy to your heart. People who, especially the poultry farmers, they would say, oh, their stock has tripled. And it's an amazing thing to hear. Like that impact, it just fills you with joy. When you wake up in the morning, you know that you're doing something that matters.
Okay, so bringing our conversation to a roundup, as a female finding yourself in a male-dominated space and working from real estate to agri, how would you encourage other young female who usually gets deterred from IT or agri-tech or this or this? How do you advise them to actually prepare themselves to be able to hold positions like yours and contribute as well?
Okay, when they see opportunities in agri-tech fields, they should not be deterred.
Okay.
They should apply for it. The worst thing that any company can tell you is no. And then they should work on the skills that they need to secure those positions. Even if they, deep down, they don't feel that they can get it, they should still apply for it. That's all.
I know say real estate there. One property if you sell them, the money you make plus commission that comes. Are you fulfilled with what you get from here?
Yes, and I know in future I'm going to be even more fulfilled.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So there you have it. Operations lead in Cecil Technologies, and she just told us about the role she plays and how she worked together with a team to ensure that at the end of the day, the objective for this organization is achieved. And this is some of the things that we want to encourage women do. Do not get scared hearing the word tech. When you come, I'm sure they will assist you to find your space or your niche and actually be helpful. So one core department that also makes sure at the end of the day, when these hermetic bags are made, the moisture meter is made, at the end of the day, the money that is invested, they need to make sure it goes out there and money comes back. So see, can pay them and the business can keep running. It's marketing. So when I'm going out for a quick bit, I need to drink some water because Isaac not give me food yet. Maybe I go suck water. When I come back, the marketing lead would be joining me to tell me what role he plays. How hard is it for him to tell, oh, okay, any buy this, it would help you. Just relax. I'll be back to continue. And then we'll wrap up our conversation with the Cecil team. Thank you. So gone by was the operations lead, Madam Ejewa. All right, that's another name. Cynthia Ejewa Entry, and I'm saying Bishop. You, the name are plenty. But sitting next to me now is Emmanuel Bwedi, and he is in charge, or he is the business
head of business.
Head of business, big position, head of business. So let's find out from him as well. What's his journey with Cecil? How long he's been working with them? How he's helping ensure that the stocks go to the market and money is made. And then Mr. Bwedi, thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
And thanks for having us today. We are disturbing you, but forgive us.
You're welcome.
So where did you come from before coming here? Or were you part of the Granda? Started with them?
Okay, thank you. So I am coming from, I have various backgrounds. I've worked in the banking industry. I've also worked with the NGO and I landed in Cecil Technologies.
Okay.
The reason why I'm here is because I am interested in what Cecil Technologies is doing, creating impact, and also contributing to sustainable goals. That is the food security aspect. So that is why I joined Cecil Technologies.
So how many years has it been now?
Oh, for the past 2.5 years.
2.5 years.
Yeah.
And you hold the position of business?
Yeah, head of business.
Okay. So basically, what do you do? At the end of the day, when the IT people write code and short code, they give us this meter we have here. What do you do to ensure this gets to the market?
Okay, so my core role is to identify market for our technologies and also to ensure that we've built systems to ensure that there is proper relationship between various actors that we engage with.
Okay.
We have several actors that we engage with.
Such as?
Smallholder farmers, we have poultry farmers, we have agri businesses, we have warehouse operators, and an end user. An end user could be you. You can buy one of our devices, get one of the hermetic bags, keep your grains in there. And I'm also a farmer as well.
Okay. What do you produce?
I produce maize.
Oh, nice. That's great. Now, how easy is it for you convincing these people you've mentioned to actually patronize your product?
Okay, so the journey has not been easy. It has been challenging, but the thing is that what has helped Cecil Technologies to grow up to this point is because of the value proposition that we offer. We are helping you to, one, reduce post-harvest loss, increase your productivity, make a decent income as a smallholder farmer. So with this, it makes it very easy to communicate to end users about what we do at Cecil Technologies, and that has been the journey.
What has been the most challenging task for you? I mean, going about meeting different people, telling them, hey, this is our product, this is what it will do for you. But what has been the most challenging thing about it?
Okay, I don't see that to be a challenge.
Okay.
It's something that I love. I am people-centered, so it makes it very easy for me to communicate with people in various backgrounds about our technologies. The worst case scenario, they are going to reject it, but I mean, we are contributing to food losses. We are contributing to putting sure that we have systems in place to reduce post-harvest loss. So I don't see that to be a challenge. I mean, from what we've done so far, I realize that our rejection rate has been very
low.
low.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What has been the motivational factor? How does Isaac motivate you? Because it seems to be a young man. I mean, the whole team here, everybody is young. What is the motivation, the drive that make you want to go out of your way and make sure that the product is out there, is known and patronized?
Okay, so I would say it's not all about the money, it's all about the vision. What we are trying to do is that we want to reduce post-harvest loss and also improve our food security systems in Ghana. You realize that over the years, about 30% of our produce goes bad, just because we don't have simple technologies to make sure that our grains are kept in good conditions. So, I mean, that is what is motivating me. I am contributing to the fact that our grains or our produce from farmers or any other actors don't go bad, and that has been the motivation for me. It's not all about the money, but I would say Isaac is really motivating us. He's pushing us to do the work. Yeah.
Okay, giving you some gobe.
Oh, of course, of course. You love gobe once you start to work with Ceci.
I know, right? Yeah, okay, all right. So that's Emmanuel Buedi. Is that correct?
Yeah, Emmanuel Buedi.
Yeah, and he is in charge, or he's the lead when it comes to business, right? Yeah. And he's been doing this for some number of years with Ceci. I'm very excited about the way, I don't know if they are pretending, but it's been positive feedback about their CEO and how he's treating, motivating, and creating new opportunities or avenue for them to learn. That's what we look forward to when a young person establishes a business and surround himself with other young people to make sure the dream become a reality. This is the Ghanaian farmer. We'll round up our, conversation here with the team members. I'm sure in the next 2-3 years, we'll come back and I'm sure Ceci will grow bigger than it is now. But if you're out there and you're a young person, you've completed university, you want a place to do national service, or you want to establish a business, this should be a motivating factor for you. We need to come together. Partnership, teamwork is what an African youth or Ghanaian youth need to grow. Imagine if Cecil say, I'm the founder and it has to be all about me. Would he have gotten this far? No. So if you're out there and you've watched this video, let it be a motivation, an inspiration to you to do better. Thank you very much. My name is Daniel and this is the Ghanaian Farmer. If you see me in town, remember to call me Ghana's finest farmer. Until then, I'll see you some other time. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.